because he will no longer be able to make Fridays. So, just gonna see. So, 2, 3, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, Christian. Trilogy's logging in.
New.
He had an update.
What's our 4th healer?
He's in the middle of keys, finishing up now.
Obviously, a Windwalker monk is the healer.
Salt, dudes.
Stop, dude.
Sup?
Stop.
Sounds like I'm gonna have half the raid on mute tonight.
Hell yeah!
Yo, be one of the bros for a night.
Sup, dude?
One of the bros every day I play
Yeah.
WoW.
WoW is filled with a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, we all have issues and we don't like to leave our house unless we don't have to.
Working out very well, amplified by COVID.
Oh, hell yeah, dude, we're all afraid of the sun.
The rest of society is cowering in fear. We're thriving in our own environment.
You're pretty much.
I gotta say, I'm pretty surprised.
Christian, how
that-
come you haven't changed your fucking name yet?
Because no one's paid for it.
I report your name every fucking raid, so you get a free name change.
You're a fucking cunt just for that.
Not the only one.
I hope you step on a fucking leg though.
Dude, I hope you stub your toe every day you wake up.
I
On
hope
the
you
end of
get
your
your
fucking
fucking
bed.
dick caught in a fucking blender.
Oh god.
I hope you don't make it out of the dryer.
I hope you don't.
What?
What are you doing, step bro?
Hell yeah, somebody got it. Somebody got it. Hell yeah.
That's
Gee, nobody gets it when my fucking details name is Stepsis. Nobody fucking laughs.
Oh, I got it.
And then
Shut up, Meg.
Hey, I hope you don't get that B on that paper.
What?
You watch too much porn, Josh. Jesus fuck.
Yo, it's COVID. I got nothing better to do.
Josh, let's watch porn together and see who comes first.
Oh yeah,
my
hell yeah, I'm down.
God, what the
Oh my God.
fuck?
Hey yo, just don't look into my eyes, and it's not
Nah,
gay.
that's no fun. I want to see your pupils get huge.
Oh,
What?
Chase.
I need to take a Xanax or something.
Wait, yo, can you cut me up a line too?
Incredibly intimate. in
Wait,
here.
wait,
Awful.
we could play Siamese twins if you want.
This is fucking terrible. Please.
It's not the weirdest thing, but okay.
Boomsticks.
Chase, you need to find that picture of like you and all the gold guys at BlizzCon
Yeah.
that you sent that I edited.
I know. I gotta find it, dude. Where is so good though? Oh god.
It's gonna be so. It's
Alright,
gonna
well,
be
can you
very
at least
so
look
far.
into only one of my eyes? So it's
Talking
less
about the
weird.
group pick for BlizzCon?
Yeah, like the one we
I
took
think I got
outside Roscoe's. He made an edit over everybody's head.
Oh really? Okay, now I gotta see it.
Enough, you're fucking
Is
trans.
I gotta find
trilogy,
it.
is trilogy
he's-
coming tonight?
Yeah, his PT was updating. He sent me a message like 10 minutes ago. And I'll be there as soon as possible. Okay, cool.
Hey, yo, where's Nerf at?
Easier.
Nerf's at the Ring of Fates. Well, what the fuck?
Sir,
I'm
I
not
need
there.
you to come carry me in a fucking Plaguefall key. Okay,
Got a very distinct name. Dude, I've been doing fucking Plaguefall all week.
Hell yeah! I can't wait to, dude. I can't wait to fail it twice
Did your
like we
voice
did.
just crack?
Yeah.
What the
Yo.
fuck?
All that step
did-
bro we've been, hanging out with.
Dude, I can't wait to fucking lose
What
the
you
key in the
doing,
first
step-bro?
pull. Hell yeah! I don't know
Yeah,
what
man, that
the
was a
fuck.
little rough last week. I don't
Mm.
know, man.
Yo, how did we?
We
proceed
got
to
about
int-
30 seconds in and
Yeah.
like failed 2 fucking keys in a
Yo,
row.
Yeah, I mean, how do we lose Plaguefall on such an easy week?
I don't know. I do
Yeah,
not
we
know.
trying full trash. We haven't.
Let me die. I'm fat.
Yo, me too, dude.
You are, but
My bad.
Hey, don't worry, I don't have a strength weapon on anymore.
Fucking loser.
I can
Oh,
put it
fuck.
back on.
Ian's on time for once. Would you look at this?
And look what we have. We have Bay back. Hopefully, good.
I don't even recognize some of these names.
Some people are new.
That's because you can't read.
You're not fucking wrong.
Wait, yo, yo, reading's hard, okay?
It's hard.
So am I.
Yikes.
Oh wait.
I'm wearing the wrong legendary and the wrong talents.
Yikes. Big pain.
Don't worry, I just randomly click my talents before I come to raid.
Sounds about right from you.
You have one more DPS?
I am looking at the last bit. We have those, and our 2. So we got 2 spots, 1, 2. DPS, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can check with 1 and then.
I'm only here as the last resort.
Alright, don't worry, I didn't die to a massacre. Don't worry, guys.
I gotta fucking play. What the fuck?
Yeah, because we still have that rep.
Yeah, I'm talking to one person to see. Okay, so Melfith said he can DPS as well. So, but let your people know, like they're potentially may be needed. Like after a couple pools, we want to kind of try something. There's some people here that I may need to be swapped out. So just want to.
Do you guys want to hear me take a piss?
Sure.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Oh, someone said sure. You fucked. It sounds feminine, just so you know.
Usually
We
does.
know.
It's a gentle pitter patter. So who's the lantern, Chad?
That'd
Not
be
Booyan.
Oh, he's definitely Lantern Chad still.
Okay.
Trilogy just sent me a message saying his client is updating. He'll be right in.
Hi.
Oh, we got Van Gogh visiting Atlanta, bro.
Who dat?
So can we get cookies again?
Sorry, I'm fat. I can't have cookies.
Yeah, no shit.
Wow.
No, did I say that out loud? Sorry.
Definitely replacing your ass for those 3 weeks.
Okay, first of all, you call me fat all the time. Talk about fucking my mom. Like, damn.
I mean,
I make one.
somebody had to do it. I mean, that's how you were born. Unfortunately.
Shh, don't tell him.
Who's my off tank?
Trilogy, he's coming. He's the one that has the updates fucking him right now. These fucking echoing halls over here. Yeah, if you need any healing potions, I can spare some for some people.
Don't take them. They're poison.
Hype.
I will
wish
not
we
be.
did.
I have feast, but I will not be feasting off the rip. So do some personals for people just to kind of get everybody's feet back in it. focused up, that kind of thing, and then you know go from there.
And I will drop a cauldron once Trilogy gets here.
By the way, if you don't have DPS potion,
change.
Sorry, what's that? Sorry.
Outside of the, I've never run it on Mythic. Outside of the lantern, does anything change?
Not really, just kind of positioning and then rotational. I got you.
So what's the deal with the lantern? I haven't done this on Mythic yet.
We'll go over it. Wait. But yeah,
Alright,
yeah, it's
Basically,
it's
you
new
can't see the
version.
echoes without the lantern dot on you.
There should be a video, right?
There is. Pretty much like we'll start on blue, boss will be tanked around star with his shoulder to like where the actual tip of that is. That way when we transfer over doing echoing screech to purple. So what we'll do is like from blue to purple, we'll dip into the lantern at that point. And then once the we'll stay over there until his screech goes out. We'll line of sight, then move back to blue, and like you're just pretty much changing the boss directional. And then what happens is we're gonna come down to this moon pillar. We'll come down to. Why is that so off? Whatever. We'll come to moon pillar here. Where the lantern, like, will be kind of stacked up here for the streaks LOS view. You're gonna have the lantern. He's gonna be behind us back here, dipping us in. So we'll sit back here. We'll dip in as needed, approximately. No less than 5 seconds before your debuff drops. It is much better to take more stacks from the debuff itself than it is to get hit by a donut. So we want to try to make sure we're dodging donuts as much as possible. And then we just kind of rotate along. Nerf is going to be our leader. So
In their closet.
Nerf with
Yeah, this fight has a lot of personal responsibility in terms of not getting hit by the rings.
Yep.
So you can follow me as much as humanly possible, but you know you also got to make sure that you're still dipping and grabbing the dot, and then dodging rings if necessary. You still want to try and move as a group, obviously, for healing and things of that nature, but and to stay close to the lantern. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Is there a weak aura for the dot or anything that y'all have?
not currently.
Okay.
It don't hit very hard until it gets up to like 10 plus stacks, but you usually should be like at like 6 or 7 in that phase. It's just really the biggest thing is if you get hit by a donut, do not go anywhere near the lantern. Because what happens if the lantern gets hit by the gargoyle coming down from descent, which is the when after you hit the little circle and puts the blood puddle on the ground when the gargoyle comes down, it wipes the entire raid because the lantern busts. Beauty, don't throw the lantern on me. Okay.
Yeah, Bune, you fucking fucked.
Can I get to Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle.
Thank
You might need to change any talents. You can open trade with infuse over here by orange. I have tomes.
I do too.
Help out with some.
Just gotta be curious and skip all that shit.
Right?
Yeah, but you can only do it every 4 hours, man.
Only every 4. What?
Yeah.
I mean, if you set them right
So
before
inconvenient.
raid, you only change once. It's easy.
I have to change every boss. What do you mean?
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
You should
That's
play
bad.
Demon Hunter. It never
Ew.
changes.
How will you know?
He's also bad. Don't let him lie to you.
We should all play shot.
cauldron. Well, Bunin is baking in the cauldron, so we're having boomkin soup.
I wanted
I don't
I
want
wanted
mine now.
chicken tonight.
I want a cat.
Yo, me too, man.
Yo, is Crex in here? What was that?
I'm working on it.
Cauldron's down. Go get your shit.
Shut up, bitch.
Oof. Stab him in the neck. Stab him down. Alright, so you see Nerf is marked with red. We are going to be following him during the sneak phase. So, for God's sakes, follow the red X. Nerf, watch your call outs.
Yeah.
No overhears.
For sure, for sure.
Oh shit.
Just follow the red X. If I say over here, just fucking look for the red X.
Death Shields request that you mark tanks.
I did. I'm already on it this time.
Alright.
Does anybody have Stone Legion trinkets or hymnal trinkets?
Yeah, I do.
You know
Is
what
there
I mean?
a Melf. Okay. Thor.
No.
Melf.
By the way, guys, in the transition phase where he hops in the middle, look for red X
Cool.
right now. You want to make sure that we're immediately all gonna run over here by Moon. Everybody's gonna be over here.
Yeah.
So when he
Let's
go
transitions
behind
there,
Moon.
get your ass over to this pillar.
Yeah.
You
He'll
can
be
do your
behind
DPS, that's fine, but we're gonna start over here.
As soon as he goes into phase 2, like you can step out, you can go ahead and move and step out, do a little damage here and there. Make sure you are aligned. You don't have to just like rogue stuff. You don't have to sit on the pillar, but in this mythic start part, because we're gonna have the lantern behind us, tightly on the pillar as much as possible, then kind of dip backwards into the big ring that you're gonna see with the lantern, and then get your debuff. Again, while transitioning from pillar to pillar to maintain line of sight, you will have to dip back in occasionally, so you do not want your debuff to drop at all. It would much rather take another stack of the debuff than to get hit by a donut.
Yeah, so when you got about, I'm gonna say about 4 or 5 seconds left, you want to make sure you dip into the red because you don't know if you're gonna get cut off by the rings again and not be able to pick it back up. So just like
Yeah, and I might not also go to Africa for you guys, so we'll see.
Don't follow the lantern guy. Let's just put that out there. Do not follow the lantern guy because sometimes he's gonna have to go to fucking Africa.
Africa.
All right, so let's get some pulls in. Trilogy, tell you Mash is your off tank tonight. So
That's me.
yeah, that guy. We have some new people. We have Cairo here. We have Pip, and I think that's all the ones that are not in the guild. Melf is new. Zendul and Mongren have been here. Gabacho and for joining us tonight as well. So
Who is this Viseria person? I don't know who that person is.
he does
who is that?
exist.
No important.
I have it called. I have a flash for you.
Just here for the mage buff.
Pretty much. So welcome back, Vay. Says good to have you back. Paul, good to have you back as well. And let's do this shit and let's run it. So like I said, it's going to take some time to get used to things. This is progression for all of us. This is the start. We've only had one day here before for roster, so that's why all of y'all are here. So hope this goes well, and let's do it.
I love when you rub your hands together. Oh.
Just to confirm, you wanted to start on blue and then we're moving to the left, right, to star next?
Yes. Well, no. Blue is where we start. We will move to purple during Echoing Screech.
Okay.
And then when we're over here, you'll dip inside the lantern to get some stacks to see where the screeches are. Then we're going to stay over there on purple until he does his shriek, and then we're going to move back over.
Okay, do you want him hugging the pillar or do you want him right on the marker?
So what you'll have is like his shoulder, his right shoulder should be where the tip of this is, because when he does the screech, you don't want him back far enough to be able to bounce off where you are, because it goes in all directions around. Yeah, Boston Star.
Okay.
His right shoulder should be, or yeah, sorry, left shoulder. I'm sorry. Yeah, left shoulder. Thank you, Bob. So
I
like his
assume-
left shoulder will be right here, facing like, so he when he turns, he'll never be bouncing off that where you're at, because we don't want anything to come over here. Because a lot of times it'll make the melee have to adjust hardcore.
I assume you want Devo at the end of the middle phase, correct?
Yeah. Healing cooldowns, I haven't really assigned anything here because it's kind of like there's not really a lot of big burst damage coming out. It's kind of spot healing, and just watch for any people during swipe. Melee unit back up during swipe. So like when we're tanking on
Just run through him.
Yeah, just run through him as melee.
There you go. And then yeah, we'll just do our thing. And I'm not feasting at first. I do have feast for later on. So heads up for everybody on that.
Gotta earn them.
We gotta earn feast.
You will never will.
Shut up, bitch.
Thought it was participation. Where was it?
2021. So.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have the aggros.
Yeah, that was one thing I didn't tell you. Lust on pool.
Hot micing like a motherfucker.
Echoes go out to the walls away from where we are normally. You ready to move to purple? Good. It's where you want to dip in, get a debuff or so. Stay over in this area. Keep dipping accordingly. Just make sure your debuff doesn't drop. Just dodge the circles. Line. Once this line drops, we go back to blue. Echoes. Swipe. Range back up just a little bit behind blue. We don't want to get swiped with that. Get ready to move to purple again, and then we'll quickly go into phase 2 not too far afterwards.
3, 2, 1.
Line. Then get ready for phase 2. After this line, everybody moves back to the back of the moon. Now, go. Dip in to get your debuff. Make sure you have it going into this phase.
1.
Remember, we're following X here. Line, 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 line. Keep dipping if you need it. Watch donuts coming through. Watch.
Oh, somebody got hit.
Adjust accordingly.
Use
That's right on top of us.
Move over to the right.
I'm dead.
Yeah, spiked.
Yeah. Okay, so we had like 3 or 4 people get hit on that pillar. You've got to dodge the things. If you do not see him casting, it is okay to move out from the pillar to dodge. Just like heroic, just like normal. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, make your life easier by zooming way out too, by the way.
I play this shit in first person, bro.
Is there no repair, dude?
No,
So after.
Oh, fuck.
Anybody got G's?
Oh, it's fine. I don't need it right now. I just
I have auto hammers for when, if we need them at any point.
never noticed that. It's such easy mode on normal and heroic. You're never stuck.
True. We will lust on pool and like potions and stuff like that on pool as well. We want to try to get him out of the first phase as soon as possible. Stop me breathing twice.
Also, some of you guys are new in here and y'all don't know, but if you're gonna die, make sure it's 12 seconds apart.
Red buffs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move. Get ready to line. Line here. Back to blue. False one. Ready to move. Move. Line here, and then goes to phase 2, rotate to moon. Rotate now, rotate now. You can put extra DPS here, it's fine. Just make sure you're lining before the end of that.
2, 1.
Line. Okay.
What?
It's okay, just accordingly. Stay lines, stack tight. Clear open.
We're gonna move right.
Move quickly. Nice. Reposition tanks. Everybody else can move up as well. Watch your echoes. You gonna move to purple here? Well, dodge this shit as much as you can.
3, 2, 1.
Ready to line. Back to blue.
Shit, we might be a little far up here.
It's fine. Just accordingly. Move. Purple. Keep in. That goes to the outside as best you can. Get ready for line. Moons. Gonna be
Alright,
backside
we're
of
gonna
moon.
go. Look at red X. We're gonna go back to this pillar over here. That one's too full.
Yep.
2, 1.
The donuts. Get your debuff. Make sure you're not getting hit by donuts. Play it safe
Grab
here.
it.
Hang around left.
Play it safe. Got a donut coming
Okay.
in. Get ready to
Back
move. Watch the red circle from the boss as well. You will die. imperative here. Watch it.
Ah.
Keep going.
Alright, finishes up. Read it back up. Get B-reses out. If we have a healer, we're supposed to get some DPS. Move.
3, 2, 1.
Potion should be back up again here. We're on purple at this point. Ready to line. Line. Back over to blue as best you can.
3, 2, 1.
We gotta push a little bit here. Move close to the purple as best you can. Kill this boss. We have time. Let's go.
Too easy.
Good job, guys.
Oh,
I
and
love
still no
anima.
fucking. Damn, dude, I still ain't got shit.
Bro, they have DPM on the whole entire time. Like DPM's broken or something.
Dude, we're just built differently.
Yeah, I live log. But I always post them at the end.
Also, a lot less stressful doing the lantern.
Yeah.
Are we killing these odds for DOE chance?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fucking-literally.
Let's get it.
By the way, is anybody else really lagging after this patch?
I was earlier.
Yeah.
I have been before.
I think that's what the hotfix release was about.
That's still pretty rough. Nice. Yeah, would you look at that.
Look. We got boots.
Let me get.
Anything for transmog?
Hey, Kyle. Roll for those motherfuckers.
Those are from the boss. Not even from the thing.
It's too neat for transmog.
Support boys and support from the healer. Yee.
God, we're already so good at this game, man.
That was what?
2 pulls?
And no feast? What the fuck?
Yeah, we're literally built different.
We didn't come to play, boys.
Kill shit.
Yeah, the first time you clip master, you got fucking feared and killed us all.
Fucking clip master. We ain't gonna talk about me hitting 2 puddles on the second pool.
Was it you?
On the second pool I did. I hit 2 of them.
Got pretty sketchy at the on the towards the end.
It doesn't matter. I was still top damage. It doesn't matter.
Almost just enough immunities. Hot damn. For this.
So wait, can warriors actually not spell reflect that?
It's not spell. It's just
Imagine warriors being useful.
Ooh.
But they are.
Dude, the only thing monks got going for it anymore is karma.
I feel offended by this.
Dude, we got hot fixed, yo. It's
You
like
got
5%
the-
nerf.
You got the physical damage debuff.
Enough. You can come over here and give a tome for me. Death shield, same. All right, next.
Do I need to ring a piece here? No.
All right, I'm gonna set this up.
Help and throw just in case we can't get it. Just in case, because it's gonna be 3S this time, and like, you know, it might be DR stun or something. I think Ring of Peace can interrupt him, I'm pretty sure. Thanks.
Alright, so the mythic strat on this is a bit different, so just be wary of that.
I have mastery gems for you.
I also have mastery gems. But not for you, Beth.
That's fine.
Unless you need them. And then they're for you.
Juggler, come here for a second.
You're not my real dad.
What's the range between these two? They need to be at least 5 yards.
I don't know.
You don't have your thing set up when you do that?
I got a 10-yard range thing set up.
Okay, so let's do.
Oh, before we even start this, I mean, if people don't know the fight at all, it's gonna be a bitch to explain. Like, we could just direct them to watch the video too, because that'll help a lot.
Yeah,
This
for
fight's
sure.
way harder than Shriekwing.
Oh yeah.
Alright, go to that new marker, Joe.
I posted it in Raiders Envy, by the way. If anyone wants to check it out.
Okay, so it looks like purple should be good. Come to orange.
Oh, I'm coming.
Try that one out. Okay. So slightly speed back, and then we get. Alright. There's that. We're going to take the boss. Where the immunities are going to stand. Thank you, boss here. All points of the fight. What a thing. I think we're gonna do best. That's why I chose that one. That's it.
Where did you post this link for the video?
They may not be able to see it in our thing. Let me. Yeah, they did not, or weren't able to see it, so I'm going to put it in our general channel. You still may not be able to see it. If you can't, just let me know.
Just put in chat if you can click on it.
Perfect. So.
Hello and welcome to Complexity Limits Guide to the Mythic Huntsman Optimore Encounter, written and produced by Crazy Puck in coordination with Complexity Limit. Presented by Herman Miller. Just a quick note before we begin, this guide assumes you know the fight already on Heroic. As such, we will not be discussing or explaining the Heroic mechanics, We will assume you know them, and will exclusively be focused on the mythic changes and strategy. If you need a refresher on the basic mechanics, please check out our heroic guide on the channel. On Mythic, Sin Seeker is modified throughout the entire fight based on which bear is out, and then retains those modifications for the duration of the encounter. Margor's modification causes Sin Seeker to deal substantially more initial damage, but that damage is now split among anyone it hits. In addition to this, the dot component is also
Everyone press one.
substantially weaker. Barghast's modification causes Sin Seeker to additionally spawn one pierced soul ad for each person hit. These work exactly
one
like
for you
the
guys.
ripped soul ads and need to be healed to full before they reach the boss, otherwise the boss gains a massive damage buff. Hecutus modifies Sin Seeker to also cause the target's hit to explode for mild damage within a 5-yard range. Timing wise, the first Sin Seeker of each phase will occur 30 seconds after the bear spawns, and then every 50 seconds while you remain in that phase. When you enter a new phase and a new bear spawns, the timing is reset, and you'll have another 30 seconds until the next Sin Seeker. There's one additional change to be aware of.
So the immunities
Margor's
don't stand
Vicious
in the
Lunge
thing
will
until
now apply
it
a
goes
6-second dot that'll tick twice for a large amount of
Generally,
damage
yeah.
each tick.
That's the
Okay, let's get
plan.
into the strategy. You'll want to tank the boss near the middle of the room and set up 5 raid markers. Moon, Skull, and Square will be near the left wall, Triangle will be in the middle of the room, and Diamond will be near the middle, but just a bit closer to the right side of the room. The boss will be tanked on the diamond for the entire fight. Moon, Skull, and Square will be where the Sin Seeker targets stand. Triangle comes into play for phases 2 and 3. You'll ideally want at least 6 players in your raid with immunities, if not more.
What's
That'll
the
essentially
time between
trivialize
those
Sin
casts?
Seeker
Do
in
you know?
phases 2 and 3.
It's
In phase
30
1,
seconds
you'll want
after
2
every
people to
reset
help
of
soak
the
each
thing,
target's
so, like,
Sin
every
Seeker.
new dog comes
Make
out,
sure you aren't
it'll be 30
accidentally in
seconds
2
after every new
lines, or
dog.
you'll probably die. Your Sin Seeker
And it
targets
says
may
50
want to spread just a
seconds
little
while we're
bit
in that
further
phase.
than where the markers
We will
are,
go press one.
just to make it a little bit easier for people to help soak. When Margor casts Vicious Lunge, this should still just be run into melee range, with 10 or so people soaking. Healers might want to pop a cooldown for this, since the dot does tick pretty hard. Cleave down the boss and Margor. When Margor dies, Huntsman will be around 70% health, and Barghast will spawn, beginning phase 2.
Fuck.
Upon entering
I was
phase
that
2,
one that
Sin
clearly
Seeker
how.
gains the Pierced Soul modifier and has the timer reset.
so if you need one,
The first
come
Sin
to me
Seeker in
for
phase 2 will be 30 seconds after the bear
fresh
spawns.
$100.
Like on Heroic, you'll want to move Barghast to a corner for Rip Soul and for the Shades of Barghast to spawn. We use the bottom left corner. When Sin Seeker is cast,
So
the 3
the
targets
ERT
should stand
knows
on the
I'm gonna-
markers.
I have
You'll
to
want
make a
2 players with
gigantic
immunities to stand on the triangle marker.
So I'm
These
just
2
going to
players will then be hit by all 3 Sin Seeker arrows, but
link note up
take no
right now.
damage, get no dots, and still count towards reducing the damage to the actual Sin Seeker targets. Additionally, this will cause the pierced souls from the 2 immune soakers to spawn at nearly full health, making it much easier for the healers to pop them. Make sure your healers precast AoE effects like Wellspring. The pierced souls from the actual 3 targets of Sin Seeker will also need to be healed to full, but are lower priority as they're further away. You'll need to do this twice while fighting Barghast. As you did in Heroic, grip or knock back the shades
So,
towards the middle and stack the boss and Barghast on them when they're
The lunges we're gonna have to be more careful with. They hit a lot harder. I think this one should do it with evasion. And the reason why we're doing these immunity soaks is because, especially during Barghast, what ends up happening is they will spawn a Rip Soul ad that is just like the big Rip Soul ad from the tank. They have to be healed, because if they reach the boss, then he gets the buff, and we don't want that, obviously. So Huntsman's going to be stuck on X for us at all times. The way they did, like, be on X at all times. For the soul, the shades, Barghast gets taken to the skull as far as that wall as possible during shades. You get CC. Let's do this as well. This.
fight looks pretty healer intensive.
It's
Fight
not that
looks
bad
easy,
actually.
bro.
No pressure.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's fun as fuck.
Right. So CCing Paul and the Syria. What we do? Green, like normal, and then Fulioko with the backup of
Yeah, I get it.
Master. You'll be watching for Moon.
Sorry, what?
You're on the backup of hexing if we need it. If Fuyoko's paralysis gets broken.
Oh, okay. Gucci.
So, like when it's time for immunity soaks, the immune person will stack here. You'll make sure you're in the center of all 3 arrows. Make sure you immune before the arrows go off. The other 3 people that were marked with the arrows, you will go to your respective mark. You will get marked with one of these 3. You go to your respective mark. So if you're purple, you go purple. If you are green, if you are orange, you go orange. If you're yellow, you go yellow. Simple as that.
Did you make sure that DBM allocates the right colors? Okay, good.
Who uses DBM? Ugh. Yeah, Senseeker marker. I have it where it's set up. It's going to be star, purple, and circle. I'm just fucking all over the circles here. Jade's marked as well.
Shut up, Paul.
Should be good
What?
with that.
Your little face.
I'm so confused. So let's get some pulls on this. So
Actually, I can.
phase 1, the biggest thing is like you move over here. So it says it needs 6. Approximately, I think they used 2 in phase 1. And then the rest are going to be pretty much moved throughout the phase 2 during Barghast, because we don't want to get those low health souls coming out of the players. So we won't really want to be careful with that kind of stuff.
So now, the way the immune soaks is that the order that we're soaking in? Or?
Yes, the immune soaks, it's going to be Jothor, Melf, Paul, Bay, Pip, and Nerf.
Oh nope, I can't. Doesn't work.
Yeah,
for
I threw
rogues.
you in there, but I don't think we're going to need it, but just in case.
Okay. I
You're
mean,
gonna
no,
be
like legit,
sacrificial?
rogues cannot do it.
Yeah,
I will fall over.
you're my
The
sacrificial. Yeah. He's
The
my
fuck? Have
sacrificial
enough do
lamb.
it. He does less damage.
Ooh.
Ooh,
You
savage.
gonna take that enough?
You said true.
Ow.
Yeah, I would take it.
Alright, you're my sacrificial lamb now.
Oh, he actually put you in. That's so messed up.
He's a team player.
Yeah.
MVP.
Alright,
Just
so let's
look at it this way: if you die, you'll give the paladins wings.
So it looks like in phase 1, they're not using any immunities here because they're using primarily into Barghast. So during phase 1, when those Senseekers come out, players need to spread through the circles, through the lines to help the soaks. That's going to be everybody's ability. So range, you shouldn't be fucking way back here at any point. You need to be up here on the boss, approximately where I'm jumping up and down. That way we can move accordingly.
Wait,
And then we'll-
infuse.
What?
Am I CCing Moon again?
Yes. I don't know why it got changed.
Okay.
It's my marker.
My tiger might break it.
Better fucking not.
Yeah. It
Make
might.
sure your tiger is already out and gone by the time the fucking ads come out, is my advice.
Well, we have Master of Clit, unfortunately, with that name as a backup.
Hell yeah, bitch!
Glad you said that because I reported his name tonight.
Yeah, good.
And
Alright,
reported
so let's
too.
get some pulls.
Quick second with ERT. I struggle using this sometimes. How do I actually get the note to come
/
on-
ERT space note.
Slash ERT. Hell. I think my note's broken. Oh, it's because it's that. I can see the note because when I open it, I just can't see it when like pulled up.
Better check your fucking eyes, bitch.
What?
Oh, sorry, what?
No, I'm just like I'm so lost. I don't see it. I feel stupid. Okay, well I'm in group 3 for the soap, the immunity, anyways, of dipstick, by the way. But correct. That's all that.
Yeah, you are actually 2, 4. You're 5th on the rotation.
Yeah, so isn't that 3? Because don't we want 2 at a time? I think that's what the video said.
Not necessarily, but we do during the Bargas phase. So we're gonna try it out and see. It's during Bargas phase, Melf. Same thing. Like, so you're technically gonna be on 3 pip. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just try it out. Do the best we can. So we don't have another immunity. I don't know if Bop happens to do so. Because it's technically, it is a physical shot, but I don't know if Bop actually will fuck with it or not. So
We'll find out. We'll bop the first one.
well, yeah, there you go.
It's physical damage, so it'll work.
Will it affect the additional part? That's the problem. 'Cause I didn't see anything about that.
We had people do it the last time we did it.
Okay, so bops do work. And if that works, then we can just bop. Make sure we bop Nuff on 3. So it'll be Nuff and Pip on 3, Paul and Vey on 2, Joe Thor and Melf on 1 during Bargast. And then we'd have 1, 2, 3 additional bops, which is fucking golden. So we can do another cast after that if we have to. So let's run it. Let's get some pulls in. Bargas during Shades will go out to Skull. So the CCers, pay attention. Skull is where Shades are gonna be coming out at. Huntsman will always be tanked on a red if you need to move him, because the souls will be coming out from. Excuse me, I'm changing Skulls. I know why they did it now. Skull is actually in the back left corner now for Shades. The reason why they do that, because if you need to move the boss, you move him this way while the Shade, like with our Rip Souls coming out, you're moving right in. This way, everything's coming from the same direction. Healers can pay attention to that.
Are we gonna have a dedicated person on the left and right shade that comes out?
The CCs, yes, we already have those.
Okay.
Oh, and you're for melee, by the way. Make sure that you're not standing in the way of the markers, so you don't get whacked.
Slapped.
Stand on the right hand side. Yeah.
During lunges, we will have to use some cooldowns. Cairo, I'll have you on first lunge. Def, I'll put you on second with him. Christian, do 3 with Spirit Link. During 3,
Can you not bop lunges anymore?
Don't know. It didn't specify. Might be able to, but
you definitely could in heroic. We
Try
always
it.
just had the person run out of the group, get bopped, and that was it.
Try it. If you, we'll try. We're gonna save at least 1 bop. Joe Thor, save your bop. Trill, I'll have you bop the first person with lunge. So the first person with lunge, when you get marked, you go to blue. We're gonna try this and see. If it does in fact work, then we'll set up a thing for the next pull. Let's do it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pop 'em. Fucking golden. Go to your markers.
Don't stand in the way.
That's the one we need to share soaks with. Give Yugen up. I'll just go bop him. One more bop and then we have to hold. Get ready for next Sin Seekers 20. So
That was my bop, by the way.
okay. Mel, you're on this next one. Mel, Bop, Def Shields when she gets over there. Bop, Mel. There you go. Alright, this is where the immunities will have to come into play here. No one else is soaking these except the immunity peoples. Make sure you still go to your markers.
I assume Rip Soul is going to the same place as Shard.
We need to Death Knight, get viewing up, please. Rip Soul's out. Healers.
Shade's coming out.
C. Immunities. This is Joe Thor and Melf. Bubble that.
I actually got it. Oh.
Shit. That's unfortunate.
Rip Soul's coming from the opposite side. Oh no. Yeah,
Souls are out. Souls are out. We also, I can, there's a lot more things that these, like having all these paladins are actually really good on this. Because y'all can actually lay these things as well. So, we're going to rotate to Shades here shortly. Just pay attention to when I call. Gabacho, go ahead and grip in Moon, please. Everybody on it now.
Second set of Shades are coming out. Might have been a little late on that one.
Go ahead and get this next Shade. CC the new ones, please. Careful when you're AoE.
Broken, it's broken. Mine's broken.
Gabacho, next time you're gonna want to grip the, like, both the shades together. Unless you grip the first
I
one.
can't immune.
Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so. Not bad pulls, man. It was really, that was actually pretty
entirely
good.
my fault.
We don't release.
Don't worry. Alright, so that was not bad at all. So we won't have be able to set.
So when
The grip got a 25-second cooldown.
when you called to
No.
get Fusion up in the beginning, did he get res?
Yeah, I got him res.
Not in the
really
beginning.
late.
No, rarely, very late.
Yeah, really late.
I was
So-
out of range. I had to run to him.
The only ones that we have is Kabacho, Bob, and Zingul. Y'all are the 3B reses. That's all you got. So.
Wait, so what happened to me? Like, or my Sin Seeker?
I don't think what happened. Yeah, like we just didn't have enough people soaked there. Like
Also
people.
with
I started to run over there and soak those, and then I saw nobody else moving, and I was like, well, I'm not dying.
Yeah, and then on my immune soak, I got
Someone
it.
got a repair.
I do.
See, that's the unfortunate
Right.
part. I don't think we can set up a set immune soak. Because, like, you got it, and then Joe got it. So I'll just call them faster. So, immunity people, pay attention and be ready for when I call for y'all to soak in. Because there's no way to... I'm going to go ahead and put a piece down this time. Got a really good
Oh,
pull.
after I ate, you fuck.
No.
Yo, he just likes to waste your money, okay?
I'll give you 10 gold.
What does that flashcraft thing do?
It
reminds
says
you to
fleshcraft,
fleshcraft.
you idiot, in guild chat. That's what it says.
But like it just puts you on? It puts it on,
puts
or
a
what?
weaker on your screen that says
Yeah,
fleshcraft,
it's
you
just
idiot.
a little
reminder.
text, like
Yeah.
you can put on your.
Yep, just a reminder.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
so we'll have Melf, you'll bop, Trilogy bop first of lunge, Melf bop second of lunge, Pip, you'll bop third, Joe's or you keep yours.
Hold on,
So-
Bob's mic isn't working. He's trying to fix it.
So it'll be Trill, Melf, Pip. That's your bop rotation for blue.
But I like to give my buff away.
I mean,
Don't give it away.
Shut up.
Thank you for repairs, whoever put it down.
You're welcome. I made those because Hunter dies a lot. Smile.
well, now we don't does, then slap somebody.
Healers don't heal.
Can you start with Christian?
What the fuck?
He's into it. You're into it. I'm just trying to help you out, brother.
I'm into what?
Getting
Alright,
slapped.
everyone's ready. Let's get a pull.
For choked.
Why not pull?
5, 4, 3, 2,
Never been slapped.
1.
Pop. So everybody soak with them. So everybody soak with them. Everybody soak with them. Pop. Pop.
Who else would it be?
No, these
It's actually not viewing this time.
Oh shit.
Argassier boys and girls.
It's not as sexy as Beauty.
Finally, a tank that brings him in. JK. I was in so many plugs and there was not. Immunities, immunities, immunities.
I mean, if you aren't a demon hunter, it can be a pain just because you don't have the mobility to pull it off, but because it isn't a ton of time. I think they should have made Ripsol like just a few more seconds.
When are we going on the edge?
We're about to here. And everybody.
Do we got Trill coming up?
Nope, he died again.
I'm gone.
And we're just slowly dying here. It's fine. It's just wipe. Okay, so what happened?
You got a soul. You got a soul because everybody was getting wrecked by everything. All the regular spread shots and everything.
You got 5.
No released.
Do not release, just die.
Shit. Oops.
Fail.
Here's your sign.
Oh my god, Joe.
This is pretty good so far, though. This is way better than when I did it with Pack. We can definitely do this tonight.
I like it, Tinky.
Has anybody got a repair hammer?
It's already
So
down.
There's one down already.
Look at the chicken.
like right
the
in front
chicken
of
moved
you.
away.
I know.
It's about 2 steps beside you.
Also, for the first Sin Seeker, are we all supposed to help soak that?
Yeah.
We're just,
Yes.
Okay.
you just kind of
Okay.
like you don't want to be in all 3 lines. Obviously, you want to separate yourself and be in one line.
Okay, so I'll go soak purple and then someone soak yellow. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because it's just reduced amount of people that are in there. So like, I'd probably say like 2 people per line, plus the one that's obviously getting hit. No more than that. I know he's got a piss, so it's fine.
Does anyone have spare Phantom Fire pods that I could buy off of?
Are you from Emerald Dream?
I am, yes.
You can open some trade with me
You are.
over here at Blue. Oh yeah.
How much?
One
God, I don't need that many.
dollars.
Yeah, I got plenty of gold.
Alright, thanks.
I got plenty of them. I have like I got plenty of gold.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, let's get some bulls.
Oh, was I fucking unmuted for that whole thing?
Maybe. We heard it. It sounded like a little trickle.
Yeah, you might want to get your prostate checked.
Yeah, weak stream is a bad sign, brother.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pop. Right, help suck this. This dot's gonna hit a lot harder in this. So we just gotta pay attention to the people that are helping to soak. Bop.
Oh
Alright,
shit.
did not bop him.
Forbearance.
Get the debuff.
Ow.
Forbearance. You got the first one. Second.
Oh. Yeah, Fouch. You deserve that death. Go ahead and get him up.
I'm locked down.
Alright, Joe, use yours here. We'll just have to run it as is. Alright, Bargas is out. Space 2. Alright, Muse, just pay attention. I'm gonna call who needs to go as soon as I can. They'll be coming up very shortly.
Shades are out.
Watch the CTs. Get ready for immunity, people. Get ready.
Also flame.
Joe and Melf, you're immune to this. Big heals on Trill, keep him up. That soul down in the corner.
Any bit master?
Got it, didn't he? Yes, he did. You got 2. It's gonna be a wipe. Just go ahead and wipe it up. You can't. There's no way in hell we're handling 50% extra damage from this dude. Stand in every debuff you can.
Well, the
Yeah, just full those. That'll kill us quickly.
Holy cat.
Don't release.
You got fucking nutty.
Alright, so. So we have a repair up and I release like they did.
Nice.
I was looking at something. Alright,
Use your
so
sign.
immune people, what you're gonna. Wow. Wow. Immune people, just be ready on the or close to green when I call. 'Cause it's gonna be very quickly that the DPM pops up who has it, so I can see. Very, very quickly. We also have 4 paladins. Pip, that first rip solo we get from the tank, just lay on it. Lay on hands it. And negate that one completely. Melf, I'll have you lay on hands the second rip solo from the tank. It'll be coming from Looks like you're coming. Marker. So it looks like the soul's coming from moon area. So healers pay attention to that. And then paladins, you'll see the soul coming from moon, because that's where Tell's taking it, so it works out.
I just have to run like across the map to CC it though.
Well, no, you're CCing on Skull still. You're still doing your thing.
Yeah.
And I gave it to you because you're mobile. That's why. And then healers, healers will be paying attention to moon. It's where the big rip soul's coming from. But the healers, again, every time Scent Tinker comes out, even if we soak it with the immunities, there's going to be 3 lesser spirits that are coming from Star, Purple, and Orange that you have to pay attention to. Yes, you're going to lay on hands the first rip spirit that coming from.
I'll spirit like.
I can innervate during the
Don't do the first one or the second one, because with the immunities on that one, we shouldn't have to worry about them too much. We can probably innovate the third set.
Okay.
Because that way, you don't want to innovate. All right, everybody's ready on tanks. It's on you.
You didn't innervate Jothor.
Heard that.
Wow.
5, 4,
Greater.
2, 1.
Somebody's got to do some healing, and it ain't you.
Bitch, I swear to God. I'm grounds and shit in places that they
Pop. Everybody help spread soak this. Remember, should be all in one line. Good job. Pop.
Whew. I didn't think somebody was gonna bop you there.
Sorry, that was a little close for comfort.
No, we get ready to bop again.
Well,
I
he's-
need soaks.
he's-
I need soaks. I need soaks.
Yeah, soak. Oh, thank God. That actually worked out perfectly in our favor. Good push there.
Shades coming.
Soul's coming out. Get ready, immunities, get ready by green. Immunities should be ready by green. This is gonna be Jothor and Vey. Jothor and Vey. Jothor and Vey. Spirits are out, healers. Pay attention. Good job, good job, good job. You need to lay on that one that's coming in here. Lay on that. Alright, swap to shades now. Swap to shades now. Go. Grip the farthest one in to the next one.
No, the farthest one.
Oh. Just tab.
Watch your AoE, watch your AoE. Souls out, healers, souls out. Get Trill up now, get Trill up now. He's got 3 extra damage things.
I got
The
no
immunities.
immunity.
Oh shit, you ripped him. Fuck. Rip Soul's gonna come out like right there.
Yeah. Keep it rolling. Just keep it rolling the best we can here. Just kind of see some more. Oh, nope, yep.
Roars came out, I think.
Nope, that was him spread shotting everybody for 40k.
Oh, he spread me already.
He spread me.
The CCs are really good.
I'm rolling that.
All right, Gabacho. When we're doing that, you run all the way to the first shade, and then you death grip the other one to the first shade.
Alright. Sounds good.
Ooh, a phase 3 with a bear.
Progress.
Get him,
Hell
CC.
Dude, every pull is just better and better.
Yeah, moving it.
Another person.
Look,
At least
look,
3
we're not,
people.
we're not
at least.
judging me, okay?
3.
I think that one's on me. Trill Rip Threat just as I was trying to pull it away for Rip Soul. I didn't notice.
Where's my feast?
Where are we? Big Dan.
Oh, you just
So
got out.
we're saving less for third dog.
We're gonna do it on that second shade going into third dog.
Reed Flask.
But my logs.
How would you feel if I just lusted on pool?
If we just lusted when Barghast come out, do we have the DPS to just push him through and not get second shades?
We might. We could.
Probably.
Try it. I mean, we are pushing really
We,
hard. Like
we would need to lust after the shades come out the first time, though. So
I
that
would
we
say
can
just
cleave
lust
onto
is-
Barghast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Lust as
yeah, I
soon
was
as
about to say,
comes in.
if you lust as soon as it comes in, you're taking all the cleave damage away from all the melee.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Are you gonna
Sorry.
feast? Chicks?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm freezing.
Bless your soul.
Yeah, the Lesser Soul, I'm trying to figure out. I don't see. The souls didn't seem like they hit, and I'm not understanding.
So there are going to be souls that come out of the people that are soaking,
Yeah, I was standing a little close on that one too.
and they do need to get healed up.
Yeah, it's
But they only give
okay.
them 25% increased damage instead of the huge one.
Yeah. It still fucking hurts balls. That's what's killing Trill.
Yeah, so I think people soaking want to soak further back. Down
Yeah,
the line.
I agree.
That's where you want to use the immunities.
Yeah,
Maybe
the immunities can't
let's-
do that.
Cat.
Yeah. So
The immunities can't move further away because the immunities have to be in all 3.
But I don't
Let's
think
do
the
this.
immunities are supposed to spawn one.
They
because
will,
don't
but
take
it'll have.
damage.
They will, but it'll just need like
Couple
to be
spot
spit
Tiny.
on.
Tiny
Yeah.
healing.
Yeah, they spawn at pretty much full health.
Yeah. So that way it gives a little bit more space to do things because what's probably happening is when these immunities hit, because we're so freaking close to green, which is a bad mark on my part. This should,
Yes, true. You can move him, but when you move him back towards blue, just straight back.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
what you could do if you take Moon and put it in this corner, I can just run the second Rip Soul over to there,
so you can run that one instead.
and then Trill only has to move back to avoid the souls.
Yeah, that would be smart.
There you go.
And then you just move straight back, Trill, towards blue.
That way you don't have to be all wiggly. Should work out. We're gonna lust on the Barghast to see if we can try to push him, and we can. Thinking, what do you think? Like, better lusting after the first shades or pushing into it?
Look, as soon as the first shades drop and we bring him back into the group to cleave,
Yeah, that's when we lust.
that's
Cleave,
when we should
okay.
lust.
All right. Well, let's roll it up. Make sure you watch your flask, reflask if you haven't already. That scared the shit out of me.
Shit.
So like, pull the balls.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you want to kind of stay spread a little bit here in range for that spread shot. Just kind of be ready when it comes up. Good job on that bot. That was my bad on the call. Focus Margor here. Just get him down. Focus him hard. Leave boss. We don't have to use the next bop. Go out just in case. We should die here. Good job. Our gas comes out. We have shades in 7. That's what the whole lay on hands does there.
Now you can lust.
Yep, lust it.
Heard the wrong
Oh.
one. You need a CC.
We're about to go off.
You have to
Watch,
pay
watch your
attention.
DCs here. This is Joe and Melf.
CC's broken. You're pairing Moon.
Yeah, I CC'd early.
Oof.
Pump. Damn, I think my pet.
Don't release, don't release, don't release.
Whack.
Pet spike. Broke the trap.
How did you just get that achievement?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it happened last night to the main team too.
I was wondering how they were. I thought they were like BGing or something.
It's like some bug or something.
Did you mess up a CC and then have the mob kill us all?
I CC'd early.
So yes.
CC early and then the other one
CC'd
got
the
broken.
incorrect target.
Maybe that did count as killing all of us.
I'm wondering if that's actually the case, yeah.
Hype. I'm actually just a Huntsman Altimore minion.
That would explains the strength weapon.
Okay. Infuse, I don't have that weapon anymore.
Damn, well, better not. Jesus.
Oh wait, never mind. It's in my bag. Should I put it on?
I don't think it would affect your damage much, so go ahead.
Fucking Christ, dude.
Get fucked.
Anybody got repair?
But like some of our range, you could be actually be
Fair
on
stuff.
the side when the thing
Thank you.
starts. Just be on this like side of the boss as well for those soaks. That way, spread shot's not fucking us. So, portion of us over here. The other portion will be over here. Yeah. Just spread out accordingly. So we're not getting ass fucked. All right, on you, Jinx.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Up. Spread here, absolutely. Job. Job on that, start on that pop call. Focus Margor here. We want to push him here for the next leap. Get 7 seconds. Go out. Should die.
I was a little concerned right there.
Yeah, it was really close. Alright. It's phase 2. Shades are going out once he comes in with Barghast or Lust. Lust it now. Ready for immunity soaks coming up here. 3 seconds. Immunity soaks, 3 seconds. This is gonna be Joe and then another one. I can't call it fast enough. Wish DBM would actually be really fast with that. Good job on that. Very good job on that. Healers on that Rip Soul coming in, healers. Watch the boss. No, move. There you go. There you go. Good job. Rotate to Shades now. Rotate to Shades now. Bring Barghast in there. We want to get a good cleave on all of them. We're gonna have secondary Shades here.
Here they come now.
They're coming. CCs. Watch your CCs. We have a CC broke. We need to back up. We need to back up here.
Immunity soak.
Immunity soaks. It's gonna be. We've got this. We'll keep up again. You can go ahead and innervate. Healers on these souls. Healers on the souls. Healers. Well, okay, we have to be very careful with moving Hecticus in this.
Yeah, that's way more damage than it is.
No, there's a roar went up.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so does that have to be kicked then?
Or cannot. It's a CC thing.
Oh, okay.
Look at the boss's buffs, guys.
The boss has a soul.
4 of them, actually. This is where we die. Even soaking that, you're not.
Boss is so.
When we all die insta like that, the chances are the boss has a soul or something.
When we swapped to Shades there, were they about to go immune?
No. They still had a few more stacks.
I think we could have killed him if we would have stayed on him. Because
Okay.
he only had 400k HP.
So what we could also do is save your DPS potions during that lust and just burn the fucking titty bosses.
Oh shit, I didn't need to release there. Fuck me.
You baddie. I've been there. I've been there, don't worry.
Can I get a auto hammer?
It's already down.
It's already down.
Sorry, down D.
Make sure everybody repair. Like, I mean, after every pull, just repair. Just
If
be
you
in the
go.
habit of that.
Sorry, down.
I know. Thanks, man.
Be in the habit. That way we don't have to hear it 3 pulls down the line when we just put one down.
Dang, if you get annoyed by that, imagine if you had to drop Hellstones.
Hey, can I get Hellstones? 5.
I mained a Warlock for a while.
Sorry,
I
down.
feel you. Feel it. Getting that all the time. I wish our immune people would not be able to get fucking Sensi Group. That's really, my big wigs isn't bringing it up fast enough. Remember, save your DPS potions. Bob. Help spread here, help spread. Focus bar for here. Leave the boss as well. Share health pool. Yeah, at 7 seconds we need to push. Smart idea there. Cargassian's out.
Open mic.
Pip's saying it's forbearance, she can't immune.
Shades. DPS potions, focus, bar gas, complete the boss. That kind of thing. This is gonna be Joe. It's gonna be Melf. Joe Melf. Joe Melf.
Oh shit. Wrong way.
Souls out healers. Rip souls out healers. From mid. Push on bar gas here.
I'm gonna
Have
have
about
to
12
move them.
seconds.
Rip Stole's coming out.
Heresies.
Go ahead and break those and cleave. Focus bar gas. Focus bar gas. Focus bar gas. We're not gonna go. Just watch the shades. Watch the new shades. Watch the new shades. We're in a weird spot.
Broken.
Do the best you can here.
No AoE over here.
Yeah, we
Guessing
missed
a
it
couple
by,
of roars went out. Yeah.
missed it by like 2%. So we can do it. Let's focus on doing that. Let's just tighten that up. Do not release. Do not release. Do not release. Yeah, we have time.
Like, do you want me to say my cooldowns for it?
Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I literally just said don't release and I clicked the button on accident. The
Oh my
recap.
gosh. Don't release. Cool.
I have the weak aura. I clicked the wrong button. I went to go to recap and I fucking clicked the other one.
Imagine needing a weak aura to not release.
You know, shit happens, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hurry up, you my feast.
Don't forget to repair.
We can save cooldowns for it, like
Yeah, I can if you really want me to.
during
just
that
save
last
my-
phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want-
What's the timing on yours? Like, how far away are you from?
Once I'm like Celestial's like 7.5 during the last phase.
Yeah. Well, we'll save that then. Burn the titties off of them.
If Ewan's gonna save, you could also PI him. It's right there.
Yep. Def, PI him.
One thing
Yeah, we can actually.
that I had, like with my guild when we were running this on heroic, there's no need to ever target the dog specifically. Like obviously cleave it, but 100% of damage done to Huntsman is also done to the dog. So like, don't.
Yeah, but
worry.
you get an execute phase on the dog.
Yeah.
Yep. Fair enough. I don't have that mechanic in my stupid 4-button kit, so.
Yeah. Okay. So Def during Lust, you'll do Buyin. I will do Bob. It should be up by then.
You will not do Bob. He's mine.
If anybody's doing Bob, it's me.
Okay. Cairo, you do Bob then. And Cairo will do Bob during that, and then Def Shields, you'll do Buyin during Lust. Alright, so let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
spread. Spread soak, spread soak, spread soak. Red. Bop. Red soap. Sure you're only in one at a time. Also, this one. Fuck Vip. Melrath has 2 stacks. Pip has 2. Vay has 2. Duo has 2. Be careful of this. Bop me. Push Marvel here. Come in with that, just come in with that, we're not gonna get it. Just for saving cooldown, that's fine. Much rather save it here. Priest, make sure you save your PIs here. First shades are coming out, get ready. Lust. Potions, big cooldowns. This is gonna be Joe Melf, Joe Melf. Use that execute phase on that dog. Healers, watch that moon. Rip soul. Push. About 20 seconds on him. He'll die. After once the dog dies, rotate now to shades. Rotate now to shades. Rotate now to shades. Good job from the grip. Union, innervate Kai. Take those out.
Not to where we go to the Sin Seekers.
Head. Thank you. Those spirits. More spirit up there. Take those out the side, good job.
I devote.
Okay. So all of our healing cooldowns out right now, so pay attention. Use personals if you're low. PIs should be coming back up. Let's get those PIs back out on Bob and Fusion. Take those stuff out to the side. Big heals on tanks. Go ahead and him on this next one here. It should be up. She's down. Go ahead and drop your angle. Get depth shields up now. Shit. Save that last be res. Do not be res anyways until I say so. Sacrifice yourself here. It's fine. Push the
I just
ball.
figure.
Okay, we got this, yeah.
G fucking G.
Let's go, boys.
Let's go!
Good job.
Holy
No
fuck,
loot
we're
again.
so good.
Yes,
Yeah.
on the way.
No fucking loot.
Why do I always feel like I'm the sacrifice?
Because you are Kyle. Yo, you know what? You know your job and you do it well, bro. Woo! That's fucking hype, boys.
Hey, Chase.
Hey, yo, Nerf.
What up, dude?
What's up, man?
You gonna hook me up with that necklace? Did you get one?
No, fuck no.
Oh, then why are you talking to me?
Who trying to trade? Try to trade. Trade the backlash.
Wait, who's trading necklaces?
Alright,
I
boys.
don't know. I'm hoping someone will.
Oh, Bob with the socket. That's hot.
Alright, this is a huge ring DOE incoming.
Hey, Chase.
What?
I'm going to get my vault item. I forgot it.
You are. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ.
Fuck no. Rats OP.
Rats are the new boss, didn't you know?
Oh, I got one shot.
A debuff definitely hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Popping a Balcony.
Rats of unusual size.
Alright, where's Josh?
What's up?
Where's your body?
There's currently a rat on me, bro. Yeah, don't even think about it, Booyan.
Think about it, yeah. Think about it a lot.
Don't even think
I was
about
thinking
it.
about it real hard. I was really zooming in there to look at the nameplates.
Oh yeah. Hey, I don't want none, bro. Only I want some of that sniffing. Can you do that for me, bro? Can you breathe for me, Booyan?
Should've lost, yeah. Fuck it.
Hell yeah. Big pump.
One more for BOE, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't get shit. Oh wait, Booyan, you got the ring? Sheesh.
No, I got the
not
ring.
me.
Hey yo, Kyle, equip that bitch right now or sell it for
I'll get
800k. One
casing
or
it
the
right
other.
now tonight. No, we can case it right now. Fuck.
Ooh. Wait, can you equip 2 of those?
More, Daddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all pulled the reset before the dead people were up here to get attacked? No, maybe about it. That wasn't a question. That was a
Kyle.
statement.
Maybe they shouldn't have died.
Three, two, one.
Alright, I'll be right back, boys.
Yeah, are we taking a break? Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah, well, that's actually probably a good time to take a break. And that way everybody can watch the video. Do your thing.
Have a resummon.
Is it possible to make it so the new people who are from different servers can see the video?
Do you have access to general?
No, I don't.
Put in chat, raid chat. Are you able to click on it?
Can you put it in competitive WoW chat? I have access to that.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can do that.
Flex just sent it to me. Thank you.
I can't post in competitive web. Who needs it? I'll send it to you right now.
I just got it. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else?
Hello and welcome to Complexity Limits Guide to the Mythic Hungering Destroyer Encounter, written and produced by Crazy Puck in coordination with Complexity Limit, presented by Herman Miller. Just a quick note before we begin, this guide assumes you know the fight already on Heroic. As such, we will not be discussing or explaining the Heroic mechanics, we will assume you know them, and will exclusively be focused on the Mythic changes and strategy. If you need a refresher on the basic mechanics, please check out our Heroic guide on the channel. For the Hungering Destroyer encounter, there's really only one change for Mythic, besides, the standard increase to health and damage across the board. For as long as you're standing inside a Gluttonous Miasma, allowing the affected player to leech off of you, you'll gain a stacking debuff called Essence Sap. This increases your damage taken by the tick from the miasma by 10% per stack for 20 seconds. The intent here is to force you to rotate who you have feeding health into the miasma players. An important thing to note here, on Mythic, you will always have 4 players affected by miasma at a time. Strategy-wise, positioning and managing the miasmas are key. We recommend 2 tanks, 4 healers, and 14 DPS. You should use Bloodlust on pull. You should keep the boss where he is to begin the encounter, with the raid loosely spread out behind him. Make a box of sorts with raid markers. Everybody stays within the box. If you have volatile ejection, yeet out of the box and have the laser shoot to the side. For handling miasmas, you should download a weak aura for tracking who has miasma, and also download a different one that shows the affected players and has them announce their current health percent in /say. There's also a good weak aura for tracking Essence Sap stacks across the raid. Examples of all of these will be linked in the description below. You should have your raid leader calling out which miasmas need soaking based off these weak auras. When it comes to feeding miasma players, we found the sweet spot to be feeding until you have about 12 to 14 stacks, and then getting out and allowing yourself to reset. You should make sure that the people are feeding in a staggered manner. You don't want 10 people all feeding in at the same time, gaining stacks, and then 10 people need to reset at the same time too. In just a base situation with no other damage being taken, each miasma player will need at least one person feeding them to keep their health at a steady level. If the miasma player is below 75% health, you'll need at least 2, if not more players feeding them, to heal them up quickly. This is especially important going into an expunge or consume, and immediately after both of those abilities. Last thing to note on the miasmas, you'll want to pay close attention to the timer for when miasma switches targets. If someone's at 50% health with miasma, but it's about to swap in 2 seconds, don't bother wasting stacks of Essence Sap by going in and feeding that person for a tick or 2. Just wait until the swap, and then a healer can snipe them up back to full health. Handling miasma in general is more of a feel it out kind of thing, instead of there being a hard and fast rule. After a couple of pulls in, you will start to get into a rhythm and figure out exactly how much you need to be feeding each of your miasma targets. When Expunge comes out, make sure you spread out for the circles. Do not stand in somebody else's circle or you'll probably die. If you come out of Expunge with higher than 75% health, pop your orb as well. For the orbs that don't get popped, they will accumulate over time, so you can actually have players pop them with immunities. Put an immunity up, run around, and soak a few orbs. Pally's Bubble, Hunter's Turtle, Death Knight's AMS, all of these things are great for clearing out these orbs. In addition to this, tanks are also quite good at helping out with these orbs when they're not actively being punched in the face by the boss. When Consume occurs, everyone should run to the opposite side of the room as the boss, and the healers should use a damage reduction cooldown if available. Spirit Link Totem, Barrier, and AMZ are fantastic here to help keep your miasma targets alive. Once the explosion happens, spread back out and keep nuking the boss. Make sure to heal up the players with miasma here by feeding them as much health as they need so they don't die. The last thing to note for the healers, Desolate actually hurts a lot on Mythic. Don't be afraid to use the cooldown as needed to keep the raid stable through any of the Desolate casts. And well, that's pretty much it. There's not a lot to say about this fight. It's going to take your raid a few pulls to get used to the feel of, especially feeding miasmas and making sure you get the volatile ejections out. Give it a few pulls, let everyone experience debuffs a few times, and you'll be well on your way to the next boss.
Honestly, probably wouldn't hurt.
Thanks for checking out our video. Now that you know how to kill the boss, be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel for the rest of our guides, kill videos, and a whole lot more.
Just ready to check, make sure everybody's back.
I'm downloading this huge Wigora Bob link.
Yeah, same here.
Bob, it's so big.
Huh, it's not the first time I've heard that.
Yes, it is.
I was waiting for that joke. Somebody had to say it.
Wait, is this? That's the week where I already have one. I'm not downloading it again. Holy shit.
Alright, Nerf, you know the strat that we're doing?
Nope.
Wow.
I know very little about it. Buddies have talked to me about it, but it kind of goes over my head since I haven't actually seen it myself. We should probably hit up Denny and have him hop in. Honestly.
Wait, I progged this, so I have like a way we could do it, but it's kind of scuffed.
That's our guild name.
Or, I mean, I could explain it as like the best of my ability if you want.
And we're waiting.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know if you wanted me to. Okay, so boss will pretty much be like here, and then you'll have like 4 markers around him, yeah?
Where's
And
your-
then
you're the guy with the big red shoulders,
Wait.
right? For the new people.
Okay.
That's what it said in the video.
Yeah, that's literally the only strat you do, pretty much. So, let's say the boss is right here. You'll have like markers like all around him, right? Like here, here, here,
Your
and here.
brother just
But
listed,
they'll
so
be
it-
spread out more, right? Okay. So boss is here, right? So you'll have like one marker
Here.
here, where you can still see him. Okay. Melee can still hit him, and then there will be like the.
Someone
the
teach this
miasma
man how to
shit.
put markers down.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. Okay, sure, that's fine. Yeah, and then pretty much boss is right here. Okay, or wherever, and then I need to actually open up the abilities. Bullshit.
At what point will you die from massacre while you're explaining?
Near the end. So you
It's
get
not
like,
accurate then.
okay, well get fucked. So you get like the little health circle that you need to stack in like heroic.
The miasma.
Yeah. So you'll get like a debuff, and then with the markers, it'll tell you you need to go over to that one, and then you just ping pong it pretty much. I
At
told
what
you it's
point do we get to the miasma?
when you damage him enough. I don't know like
Are these?
percentage on that.
The strat is awful.
Are these
Well,
the markers that people are gonna get?
Miasma's on the whole time.
Yeah, you can.
I understand that it's on the whole time, but I'm saying when is he gonna get to the point where he explains a different mechanic for Mythic?
You have to understand female humor to understand the joke.
So say female.
Girl. Okay, so basically, if you get miasma, say if I have miasma, right? And where are you at? Chase, come here. So like where everybody's gonna be loose spread. Only one person is gonna get into the miasma with me, and that person is gonna get stacks. If you take more than like 12 to 14 stacks, it's gonna be real bad. So you don't want to do that. And then when that person gets enough stacks, they're going to move out, and somebody else will move in.
How do we make sure there's like enough people for?
Well, also,
if you're
not
above 75%, go ahead, Bob.
I was just gonna say, people don't always need to be soaked.
Yeah.
Correct.
Make sure we stagger it, 'cause we all soak at the same time and then run out. We won't be able to have time to
the debuff to run off, and the people in the miasma will die.
So the biggest thing is like, if you have, this may be a little bit too far out, but let's see. You are over 75% health, you're only gonna get one person in your circle. You are 50% health, you're gonna get 2 people in your circle. And you're lower than that, you're gonna get 3 people in your circle. So you're pretty much gonna, like, we're gonna take the boss in the middle. And then, why did I have a red X? I'm gonna take the boss here. Ish, approximately. And then what you're gonna do is just kind of pretty much help as needed. So I have a weak aura. Obviously, everybody should have this one. This one's a good one to have for this fight.
So which
And
week
not
where we
the
need? But all 3 of them?
Preferably, but 2 of those are kind of.
If you have the huge raid package, it has the announcer in it, I'm pretty sure.
So as soon as we download that, it just works.
You need the one with the marker,
Yep.
right?
Alright.
That's really it. We're gonna last one pull. Biggest thing is take your expunges out as much as you can. We'll have immunities. Clear them up. We have Nuff. We have Nerf. We have Paul.
3
We have
paladins.
3 paladins. We got plenty of people.
I'm a Death Knight.
Not today, boy.
We should have people assigned to groups too, right? Their respective stacking positions.
Already on it. Making the note right now. Excuse me. Tell you Christ. Bet y'all's names are like the exact same. Almost. Okay. Alright, there's your ERT note for that.
What is this?
Okay, so that's like where you're like people that you're going to be helping out with the groups. So if Orange needs help, which I have it set up where the people who have miasmas will have a marker. It's one of these 4. You will go to those markers. If their markers are too far out, we'll kind of adjust them for the range of melee they may be. So we'll just kind of see. So if like I have the weak aura, so we're watching people's health. So I say, hey, Orange needs 2. Then we go respected from left to right, kind of thing. So if Yellow needs 2, it's gonna be me and Bob. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna help them out. We're gonna do our thing. We're touch tips, whatever we gotta do.
So if you have miasma, you go to the certain marker.
Yes, you get marked over your head. I have it set up that way.
So what happens if you're like, melee, you have to go all the way to orange or star.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The markers may be way too far out. We're kind of, I don't know how big his hitbox is. It's a decent size, so it may be okay. But
Oh yeah, we're taking the boss down red. I thought we're taking the boss there.
Oh, we are?
Yes.
Murray?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're square dancing this bitch.
Pretty much.
Also, Chase, during the big suck phase, I might accidentally hit my bubble to pad there, so I don't know if I'll be able to clear.
Okay.
I like that. I like that. I really
Let's
like
get
that.
some pulls in.
If we're square dancing, I'm gonna change my music.
Alright, here's a feast. Everybody eat up.
So for consumers, still coming back towards the entrance to the room, right?
Yes.
All right, and we are spreading, not stacking all the fucking circles on top of each other, right?
That is
So
correct.
Not everybody's getting a ton of stacks. Cool.
That is correct. And then with your markers, with the beams, you just take them out in between the markers. No one should be there. Everybody should be towards the center. We'll be pretty much like the only place that people will be is going to be approximately like where we're standing here. Where I'm
I'm a
jumping
little
up and down.
concerned with the question you just asked when you said we're not stacking the circles.
He meant the expunge. But he also is talking about.
Yeah, when he consumes
yeah.
and everybody has to run away from the consume, you want to make sure not all the circles are standing on top of each other.
Yeah, we'll also spirit link during that time, Christian. And Gabacho AMZ would be really nice during consume, so we can kind of reduce the amount of damage we have. Let's get some pulls on it. We have an hour left.
So stack around the marker that you're assigned to, right?
Yeah.
Damn, anybody got an extra flask?
And then
I do open
what
trade with
about
Joe Thor.
the big lines?
Who was that?
Joe Thor. The Rip Paladin. I mean, the Death Knight.
Oh,
No, don't worry about that. Take that out.
So it's him, I guess.
Let's go Team Circle.
Anybody else need a flash?
Get to your assigned group of areas. If you don't have an ERT note, you should have it.
Fuck you, Nerf, in a group. Fuck you. You're the no name.
Alright, here we go. No thanks.
Boss is going to be on X, right?
Listing on
Yeah.
pool.
Yes. Yes and yes.
Wait. How do we know what group we're in?
The ERT note.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Move him. Move him to the red X.
Okay, this is just weird. Okay.
All right.
So
See
we
the
have people
markers
that are
on your
able to-
heads.
Yeah. Also, Christian, you need to be inside, not where you're at.
I just went to the one that I was assigned to, so
Yeah.
I was confused.
Yeah, the problem is like with the beams, we had people running in between the markers. Like, no, please don't.
Inside what?
Inside the box, you were in here in between the markers. Alright, wipe it up real quick.
And the
Alright.
boss himself should be on X.
Yeah, boss should be in the middle of all the markers. Thank you, Seth.
Is there a reason we want him in the middle of the markers?
Yes. Like, were you not listening when we explained this whole fight?
I was, and I watched the video, and
Yeah, the
they
video.
said to tank it back here because,
Yeah,
like,
but
if you want all your people to stand in that area, the lines are inevitably gonna go through somebody.
Now, do you have your ERT note up?
I don't know what ERT is.
That's the problem. ERT is an exorcist rate tools. It's something we use for notes.
Don't release.
So people don't have to kind of think. They just kind of look at the note. It's there. So people are going to be gathered up around certain markers. There's groups of there's 4 markers. There's about 4 to 5 people in each marker, minus the tanks, obviously. So what's happening is the boss is going to get tanked over here. He's obviously going to be facing this way. So what's going to happen is Infuse, Bob, Peace, and Pip are going to be kind of gathered around Star. You do not want to be over here. Do not be in the side in between of these markers, because what's going to happen is, say, if anybody gets a beam, they're going to take it in between here. Okay? If you're green, you're obviously not going to take it in between. You're going to take it to the back of the room where no one's at. So green's going to pretty much take theirs, like this way. If you're over there near green, you get it, you take it that way. If
If you're over there on purple, you take it that way. Smart stuff here. Have to be very, very particular. Yellow, you'll be taking it out like here. That way, it's not going to go through the green people. Okay? That kind of stuff. If you're on orange, you're going to be taking it out there. That way, it doesn't hit the purple people. Okay? And you have to go out. So, if, say, the jumping red X right now, over here on orange, if I get beam, I can't go right here. Because there's people going to be stacked right here directly in front of me. Right here. Okay? Because that's where the boss is going to be in the middle. And then people are going to be stacked up there to help their respective thing. I'm going to have to take the beam where it collides out here. So I'm going to have to move. Take the beam, and then come back. Now, obviously not that far out. It's like all respectively to my color. Okay? What happens is the boss is going to be in the middle, so the beam is going to come directly through here, and people are not going to die. Just like, you want them kind of like... a better way of putting this for people. Like, people with orange and purple should come out to the middle here, because there should be nobody in the middle, like, centralized onto the boss. Yes. Okay, so like, if I have beam, and Viseria has beam, and we're orange and purple, we should not be hitting anybody in these markers. We are clear from each other, and then we should not be hitting them. Okay? So the same thing over here. Alright, so if yellow and green, you take your shit over here. Pay attention if you're in the groups. Very simple stuff. Because when we're fighting the boss, no one should be on this side area. If you are in between these markers like this, you are doing something wrong. Okay? So respective sides, if you're with yellow, you should be over here, where I'm jumping up and down. Orange, over here, jumping up and down. Purple, this way. This way, yeah, I was after that with the boss. Purple, where I died at. Green on the opposite side. We have to pay attention and do your things.
Well, part of it was because the video that I linked, Limit used a different strat, so he was just confused about that.
Yeah, very because he had the video definitely different.
Yeah, exactly.
So, that's what we're looking at. Anybody have any questions before we continue?
Do you know what group you're in?
You also get the circle, or the marker above your head.
Alright, so as you see, with that little one that got killed there, Pip was marked with green, Melf was marked with purple, Uyoko was marked with yellow. You would go to those respective areas. Even if your group is assigned green and you get the world marker of fucking orange, you're going to move out of your group. Is that understood? Now, when the miasmas are over there, we will rotate. I will call them in order of the people who need to help soak. You don't go above 12 stacks or you die. Is that understood?
Yes, Papa.
Right. I hate you. Kai, let's do Bob. Death Shields, do Buyen. And healers. Desolate hurts like a motherfucker. So be wary. But they said the non-assigning cooldowns just kind of like use them as needed. So pay attention to people's healths. Watch your flasks. Let's do this.
Who's taking the boss first?
It'll probably be Trill. He does more damage on the opener, so.
Alright. Can we make sure we get Mr. X on Trilogy?
Oops. Fuck.
Not that kind of Mr. X, sir. Alright, see, I am yellow group, but I have an orange marker. I'm going to be moving over here. And see, Buyen's first in line. He helps me soak it. That kind of thing. So, look at there. Nice and smooth. Just like that.
Where do
Anybody?
you?
Anybody?
I have ERT, but I don't see where you see the ERT note. Where is it
Type,
visible? in
type
UI?
this. Chat.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, there you go. So now everybody should be able to see it.
I do trilogy. Open trade with Jethor.
The note will say what?
Alright, so in the note you see it says star and then 4 people's names. Orange, 4 people's names. Purple, 4 people's names.
I don't see that in my note. Can you guys send it again?
Yeah, so again, you may not have gotten it.
The orange is a circle and then 4 people's name diamond.
Oh, okay, now.
Whatever. Orange circle. Click it. Okay, click it. Now, since I'm first in yellow, and you saw how I got orange there, the first person for yellow is going to have to be Bob. For star. So, pay attention then. I'm going to be calling the best I can. Geometry blind. Makes sense.
That was a fitting example because Pa said Bob's always first. So
Let's do it. Remember, Kai, you'll do Bob. Def Shield's to be in on Lust on 4. Good job. Beam should be taken outside. Good job. That's how it should be. Rotate it back. Can we get a second one in here? Okay, so it changes. It's a spread. Back into your respective markers. Bob, you're next up. Beams, take your beams out. Go ahead and get Pip up. Let's bring back. Piece, you're gonna be
Okay.
up in yellow. Back away. Gather consume. Give me a spirit link on where we're at now, Christian.
I had
You're
the
running.
turtle. I was
Reset.
really.
Back in here on yellow. Okay, we're taking the beams out in some weird spots here, boys. Need more on. Give me a second one on orange and purple.
Need somebody so that screen.
Or that's gonna happen.
also, if you have miasma, don't run through other people with miasma.
Just keep it going here. We're just a little bit more. Now we should probably just die. Okay. So that's the general. That's the general fight. Rinse and repeat. These beats. Just
We
gotta
have a
people.
B-Reds out.
I think we have a Soulstorm. Yeah, Jeff's got it. So just run into circles.
Don't
die.
release.
What he said.
Oh, I got you.
Is it possible to move the markers up a little bit? It looks like once we hit that consume, it looked like where I'm jumping now is where the edge of it ended, and it seemed like we didn't have a lot of room to move. So maybe if we budget up just a little bit, we'll have a little bit more space to work with, if possible.
Anybody have any questions? Feel free to speak now. I'd rather have people on what they're supposed to do. Another piece here. Yeah, make sure those beams are going in between to the left and the right. If two people are in the same thing, make sure you're obviously not going to flip each other. So spread it out vertically. Thanks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Really shouldn't waste stacks on these first ones. They're not really going to be soaked.
Okay, we have way too many people in the orange circle. You should not be that many people in the orange
Just
circle.
booted.
Should just nobody. I mean,
That's 50
You'll need it after the beam.
for the beam.
Fred, you'll need it after this as well. Yes, I'll help stack them. Watching me stuff in orange.
Fine. It's
Just watch your stacks.
Call out if you can't get away from the group with your beams, please.
How did I get beam and miasma?
well, if you see the person
say
with
something.
miasma have the beam, get out and get away from them.
Yeah, it does happen. You can't get beam and miasma at the same time, so purple needs.
orange.
Two, one.
Orange.
It's just gonna have to like, we're gonna have to just work here as best we can.
Okay.
So it's probably gonna be best if we just use personal responsibility here for the groups, because it's getting to the point where there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to call all this. No way.
I think it's just people need to get used to it, you know?
Yeah.
Like we just need more experience on it, feeling it out.
So green should be having people soaked now. Half of us are dead, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we're all dead.
So I gotta get rid of this.
You're right. And you took the B red.
Just die.
I still have one pending I can res.
Okay. Just die. Do not need to take any more risks.
We did it.
Look at that, dude.
We did it, guys.
CE.
I love when blizzards.
So Cairo, are you ramping off the start?
So I was ramping for the first expunge, and then I can ramp for every consume after that.
Okay.
It's just like how the timings work out. That's what I was doing in heroic, at least.
So I can call for orange circle. If that helps.
The first round of miasmas are gonna practically need nobody to soak.
Yeah, not until after the beam. You'll have to.
Some people got beamed though. Literally two out of my ads got beamed. And the one was soaking with me on one of them. And they ended up dying. Goodbye to dying.
Don't be afraid to talk too. I mean, like if you're getting low on HP and nobody's soaking, just be like, I need to soak on green. I need to soak on circle.
Thanks, okay. His tank still okay.
Not back.
Do not pull. Do not pull.
Rip. It showed that he was back for some reason.
It bounced. Maybe his character movement just didn't press the clicky clicky.
Alright, tank's back. We're good.
Five, four, three, two, one. Three, two, one.
Thing boss.
Imam Paw, watch out.
No. Red. After this one, I'll help Bob. Make sure we're helping Nerf, Booyo, Digital.
I don't need so.
Bad beam on me, look out, master.
We have people in between. Nerf. You do not need to be in between on the sides. You need to be front and back.
Purple also needs to be on the outside of purple, not the inside of purple.
I need to soak on
Need
some.
more help with or sacks.
Stay with purple here as well. Bay's gonna need the help here. Orange as well. Just lost orange, just that.
Yeah,
So
too many
all
sacks.
those-
Right.
We're gonna have to make sure we're before that. We're just getting the build going into the.
I have 20 stacks.
Alright, try it out here. Go get us the link. A bit closer. So we're probably gonna be like best stacked. Like, with this angle here is probably best stacked there. Watch the beam. I'm in the middle. Watch the beam.
Same. Yeah, that's my bad.
Two, one.
Alright.
Need
wipe it
more
up.
orange. Now I have to be Race's pending.
Die quickly, please. Run into circles. Run into them circles, boys. Booyah, drill, smash. Run into the circles.
You're gonna pass my DPS, just die. Fuck, you did.
Get fucked.
Don't release.
Zingle, take release off of your unit frame area. Please, thank you. Do what I did. Alright, so, Trill, explain what you had. We may try something else. I think we may have a better strat for us. Let's try it.
Okay, so the boss is going to be tanked to where he is. We're going to get rid of all the markers. We're going to get rid of the star. We're going to get rid of circle. We're going to get rid of diamond. Boss is going to be tanked to where he is. On the left side of the boss, on this side, is going to be a triangle marker. That's where one set of miasma, or sorry, right here. It's where one set of miasma is going to be, right here. And the other set is going to be on the other side adjacent. The raid is going to be split up into two groups. The first set of miasma is going to go out to the green marker, and the way that it happens is that you're going to have whatever group that is DPSing here strictly on the marker, and they're not going to move. If they have beams, they're going to move out to the side. But the people who have the miasma will say, if Guyen has miasma and he's right here, and we'll say I have the second miasma, we're going to pretend that people are inside the marker. People that are the marker are going to be the ones that are going to be helping with miasma, but the people who have miasma are only going to dip in their circle when they need it, and they're going to dip out. So it's specifically the person who has miasma's job to focus on their circle and to pay attention to their circle. If you don't have it, you're not worrying about it. You're just worrying about
Is
beams.
Trilogy talking? I can't hear him if he is.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I have a question, but like, what if you're melee and you get it though?
Miasma?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna step out. There's not much you can do with it because you have miasma. And before the next swap or before the next the second set of miasma is gonna go to diamond. So
Yeah,
with
for
your
some reason I
DPM,
can't hear Trilogy at all.
here, let me rejoin. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so I'll start from the beginning. Basically, the two markers, the raid is going to be split up into to two groups. The first group is going to be on the green marker. Second group is going to be on the purple marker. If you have miasma, you are going to be on the outskirts of the designated marker. So it is my job and it is Bjorn's job. We're going to pretend that people are inside the green marker to watch our miasma, to not overlap each other, and to just dip in our little circle once we need to dip in and when we need to. The trick with that is you don't want to overlap all three circles at once and kind of like take everybody's health. You just dip in when you need to get health. When DBM counts down the second set of miasma, you're going to switch to the other side with the other group. And then doing it this way, all you have to do is kind of watch for beams and solely worry about if you have miasma or not. Kind of makes it a little bit better, and then you can worry about where expunges are going by having it this way instead of having expunges all the way around here, like the tank expunges like here or here and everywhere else, and not having any space to run and having to worry about clears or having to worry about kind of like running in between things. It kind of makes it a little bit cleaner, if that makes
Alright,
sense.
so pretty much like groups 1 and 3 will be assigned to green, 2 and 4 will be assigned to purple, right? So you get miasma, because there's going to be 3 on the first one, so there's Olympic Ringham on green kind of thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Correct.
And then we just kind of fill in as needed for those and just kind of dip in and help them out, right?
You're not dipping in. If you don't have miasma, you're staying still. The people who have miasma are going to be the ones dipping in. Because I obviously didn't pay attention to the miasma mechanic.
What I don't get about that is that aren't you gonna give everyone like a stack if you dip in, and continually giving them stack?
That's why you swap sides. So like
Yeah.
what you're saying is all 4 will be on green first, and then the next set that goes out, all 4 miasmas go to purple.
Correct.
But not like the miasmas don't stack on the markers.
No. The miasmas will say, where the fuck is?
The outskirts like around here.
No, you have marker, you have assist.
Just put a random marker down.
Okay. So we'll put Bob, Infused, and Buyen. We'll put them on moon marker. It'll be Trilogy, Jothor, and Paw. We're gonna pretend like we have miasma, right? So where Jothor is and where Paw is, I'm gonna stay like right here. We're basically gonna be spread out. We're gonna imagine that my consecration is my miasma circle. With whatever I need to be watching for my miasma, I don't know this mechanic because I'm tanking. Whatever I need to be watching for this, whatever my health is, whatever I need to be doing to keep myself alive, I'm gonna continually dip, and then I'm gonna dip out. I'm not gonna stay and overlap and like continually suck for them. I'm only gonna take what I need when I need it.
It's like doing the lantern mechanic for Shriek, like you're
Yeah.
dipping. in the
Yeah.
lantern.
Okay, so we're gonna have you say 1 and 3 is gonna be set up on green, 2 and 4 is gonna be set up on purple, and the miasma peoples. Are we doing like 2 on each side, and then they're dipping into the group of
No,
players?
all 4 will go to green first, and then the next set of miasma, all 4 will go to purple,
Correct.
and then vice versa.
all miasma is going to be on the same side once it comes out, and then once that set of miasma is done, you're going to switch to the other side so the stacks don't overlap and it's not too much.
I think you see what that is like. Say, what if like 2 or 3 people with miasma need help at the same time? You can't have all of them dipping in at the same time, right?
You can have them dip in, but if the only difference is that you're not gonna completely suck it all at the same time. It's like you're gonna see what your circle is when you need it. You're gonna dip in and then you're gonna dip out. You shouldn't be sucking health from people for like over 3 seconds or so. Like if you're continually just dipping in and then dipping out and then dipping in and dipping out, kind of like taking turns and doing it, you should be fine. It's just a lot of managing your own miasma opposed to trying to figure out who has it, who needs help, and then a lot of call outs and then beams. It kind of makes it a little more organized this way.
Okay. I have an idea of what you're talking about. And plus, if we're dipping in like that, I think what the concern was about the stacks. If we're only dipping in as needed like that, instead of like kind of soaking with them, where our stacks shouldn't be getting that high, we may maintain 2 or 3 stacks. When they switch to the next side, and all 4 go to purple, they'll be worrying about the stacks, while ours should be dropping by the time we get next miasma. So it'll kind of rotate back and forth where we're not getting so much.
So
My only concern with this is that if you're melee, you're going to be sitting out for like 20 seconds doing no damage whatsoever.
So just move
Why?
to the side. Don't go
Yeah.
behind everyone.
Yeah. Like
well,
so.
stand behind the marker.
Like
right?
melee could go like right here.
No, you can stand, like the marker is just for everybody else to stand. If you're in melee, you can dip in and dip out as you see free.
Yeah.
You don't need to be like directly behind the marker.
So like melee, you're gonna be and then people with beams can take them like to blue and there. That way you don't hit the tanks, because the tanks are right here. You don't hit the tanks. You don't hit the miasma people. Y'all spread out just like we kind of do on heroic. Is where instead of taking them out to the side, you take them diagonal. So green group, if you get fucking beams, go towards star. If you're purple group and you get beams, go to blue. If you're miasma and melee, and you get beam, and if you're on moon, then you're good, because that's gonna go nowhere. Make sure you're just not hitting your people behind you. That kind of idea. That's the idea. All right, let's try it out. I think I know what you're talking about. Let's get some pulls. So group 1 and 3, you're gonna be on green. 2 and 4, you're gonna be purple side. We're gonna be stacked on green, and that way the miasma people will be off of green. All 4 would go green first. All 4 would go purple second. That's what people with miasmas. So if you have the little ring around your feet, on the first one you go green, and we alternate back and forth. The marker should be close enough, so melee, even if you have miasma, as you need, you should be able to just kind of like dip into people. Let's try it out. It's worth a try.
The last important thing for this is during expunge, the people that have miasma, if you see somebody that has miasma and you're next to them, walk them back to their spot, if that makes sense. So they're not dipping below a health that they shouldn't be at, if that makes sense. Kind of like help them out and give them some of your health as you're walking them back to where they need to be.
Yep.
Because if somebody's not walking with you after that and you die during that, then it's a death that didn't need to happen.
And the biggest thing, and people have found out, definitely go into the when the expunge is coming up, when I call it, you need to make sure your health is up there, because that sponge hits and you will probably die going back to your thing. So even if you have a helper, so pay attention to that. Let's do it. Let's try it out. I see what you're saying.
Wait, so it's 1 and 3 on green and 2 and 4 on pink.
Yes, and we're gonna stack tight. Stack tight on the marker. People with miasmas will move off the marker of the certain set.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Second set's out. 1,
sponge. This is starting to make a little bit more sense with everybody. Sets out. You get miasma and you had to move groups. You want to move back to your group.
Should be on triangle.
Yeah. Big ass circles.
Oh, I thought you were tanking on that one.
And if you get beam, don't move behind the entire group and drag it through all of them. You need to go, if you're on the triangle group, you need to go to the left. If you're on the purple group, you need to go to the right. And if you're melee and you're behind the boss and you're not going to hit anyone, don't move. Just
Let's get AMZ down and a link. Remember, this is just dipping in as needed. Rotate back.
Yeah.
This feels a little bit better, I think, with damage-wise and stack-wise. Thoughts?
I'm low.
You gotta make sure you call your, just remember, like, miasma people, you're the one you tell yourself. Go ahead and wipe it up. I think this may actually work really well. We just gotta pay attention to all miasmas. Got about 20 more minutes to raid. Run in circles. Let's get some good, clean pulls and run through. We lost somebody in this one.
So we're trying not to stay between green and purple, right? Those are people with miasma that are melee or ranged, because like when they get beamed, they're gonna be there. So I see some people staying between those two markers, and then they're getting beamed. You should be staying literally on green and purple if you don't have miasma, no matter what. That's the whole goal.
Yeah, y'all stack tight, and you only if you're like above 75% health, you should not be sitting on the group that long because it's just like it's a quick tick on like 3 people. Done. Your health is back up. There should not be any reasons why people are getting super high stacks.
Yeah, basically I died because 3 people with miasma just sat on the group the entire time and I couldn't touch the group, and then I got beam and died instantly.
Hog is going on here.
Acceptable.
Nope. Eat everybody.
Okay, let's see. So imagine this Ashen Hollow right here is miasma. If I'm in the middle of miasma and I'm a person on the outside, I'm just gonna dip and I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna dip and then I'm gonna leave as I see fit. I don't need to overlap. I don't need to stay. I'm just gonna keep dipping, and we're gonna take turns with the 3 other people, and we're just gonna dip. If you don't have miasma, just stay on your marker and worry about if you have beams and just DPS. Once the first set is done, we'll say if the first set comes out on the left side of the marker, and when that's done and DBM tells you that the second set's coming out or it's about to come out, get ready to rotate to the other side. There should never be miasma on both sides.
Wait, how come I pulled him and Buren didn't? What is this?
But
Oh, you're a Riz? What a dick.
Baited.
We needed to reset Ashen Hollow anyway, right?
Sure.
Reset.
Yep. Zen's shit took a internet took a shit. So we'll just run it with 19 for now. Just leaving.
Oof.
Imposters is the other raid team that we have. They are 6.
6 in now.
6, yeah.
6. We are the secondary raid team. They went into this tier with a full CE roster from. Yeah. Oh, back. Okay. Yeah, they went into this tier with the roster of the CE kill on the Zoth, so we had to form
I'm
from
back. Sorry
ground up.
about that, guys.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, that was the joke.
I blame Bob.
That's why we named it Envy, because it was the joke. Yeah, we did CE, and then, like I said, we had to, because of work, I formed another group, and here we are. So now that we got our feet in here, like, looking nice. So.
Oh, you started feet first. I started somewhere else.
Kinky. How deep is the snow?
Well, I don't know. I can see the grass through it, but I can't touch bottom.
I guess we can just pull out Zen. You just had problems right now. He's back online. I don't know. Never mind. Do whatever you order.
Alright, I'll call the sides to be on with my asthma. It's a little bit more movement. That's okay. Pay attention. And it seems like there was a lot less damage going out between everybody. A lot less people dying early other than to standing in like people's beams and just hogging.
5, 3,
Okay.
2,
Yikes.
1.
I wonder who did that. It's on green. You diplo like that? Yeah, that's good. Purple. You only need to be dipping in if you need it.
All right, y'all need to stop dipping me and dip somebody else.
Just stop running next time.
It's on green. Plunge out.
2, 1.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Alright, wipe it up. Let's get a clean ones. We're going to continue with this strat for the last 10 minutes and just kind of see. Next week we'll probably come up with something different. Just kind of see what's working best. We're just going to do a little bit more research.
I feel like this is less confusing than the one we were doing before.
Think
A
so?
lot confusing. Like literally, I'm just standing purple the whole entire time because I know my asthma.
Well, you're
And
just
it's just people need to be less of hogging and standing and shit, and then it'll be much better.
Yeah, something like this maybe it could be modified.
It's
This is
definitely
easier to
a
get.
lot
Yeah,
less
could be
confusing.
better than how
This
could be better.
doesn't. Yeah, this doesn't even modify. This is fine. People just. You just need to get a hang of it.
I mean, it's only been like what, like 3 wipes, 4 wipes with this strategy. Let's progress.
Fresh. Alright, we'll try it out. We're just gonna see. Stop shitting the bed, we'll be okay. The only time that I've seen so far that you will need to take more than a tick is after expunge, or if you had beam and you had miasma. That's the only two that you should really be taking more than a tick. Otherwise, you need to get the fuck off.
Yeah, because you don't need to just sit there and get to full health just for the fuck of it. Because if there's no mechanic coming, there's really no reason to sit there and suck everyone off, unless you're into that.
But I'm thirsty.
We know.
Yeah, you're into that.
Jesus Christ.
I'm on green side right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's about to change. Process. But that was expunge, then we'll go ahead and get Jotho up. Just run it. Get him up now. We're on purple side, by the way.
Swapping in 5 seconds.
We're on green side now.
Zerg, you can't do that.
Oh, I hit the fucking door.
Whatever y'all just did with your circles when you came over to green was really bad.
I know you gotta step out. You can't just sit there.
Yep. Somebody just killed Bob with the beam. Alright, just keep it running. Just run with what you got. We have tanks up, we have some heal stuff. Just keep running. Should be on purple at this point. I gotta make sure y'all are a lot higher going into Desolate. Gotta make sure. Alright, wipe it. Get the. Should already have souls on out, so run into circles. Run into circles. Run into circles. And orbs, Kitty says. Thank you. Release as usual. Alright, personal food this. Let's do this quickly.
When you get beam, run as far as you can towards the tanks without hitting the tanks with it, because that time we had 3 on the same side and somebody ran out and stopped, and then the two of us behind you were kind of just fucked.
What he means by towards the tank is towards star, towards blue. That area.
But you can go farther than blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we get rid of that blue marker and the yellow marker?
What for, sir?
Just not
Because I think people are thinking that's where I stop if I have beam.
Yeah.
What's for, sir? Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Alright, tanks.
Five, four, three, two, one, three, two, one.
Where you are, Josh, you're in fucking beam land, just so you know.
Yeah, I had karma though for it.
But then you have the debuff.
Yeah, the whole point, like, we were on purple, by the way. Lunge.
You want BRSF?
Yeah, she's okay, she's down, yeah. Green.
And don't be surprised if there's a melee over there on beam side, if more than one melee have the debuff, by the way.
Lunge. Alright, So I'm not calling things. I'm kind of watching the timers here. What's best. So what's happening here is the things that we need to focus on. My asthma people. I'm gonna start calling the when Desolate's coming out and when Expunges is coming out. Those are the two gigantic things that you need to make sure your health is high on. If not, you will pretty much die on those. Hands down. Reposition. Should be on purple.
I'm at 16 stacks.
Second step with the group currently. We should be on green now. Sponge. So we're just gonna kind of rinse and repeat this each time, okay? So.
Green, not purple.
But there's no one there. So just wipe it. We'll get one more clean. And this one I'm going to be calling when Desolate's coming up. With miasmas, you're going to be responsible for getting your health up. Pay attention to your health. You don't need to be at full health, but you definitely need to be like 75% or higher. Otherwise, it's just kind of more likely going to die. Don't release.
No soul stone.
Don't release. Prepare quickly. Go through. One last pull in this. Here we go. So many people run through the mirror like, eat! Be the final pull of the night. I will go ahead and say, amazing job to everyone who's here tonight. Thank you so much for showing up and let's getting 2 on our really kind of like first official day. So, amazing fucking job. Friday, as a clarification, we raid the same times for those that are out here. We run 10:30 p.m. Central to 1:30 a.m. Central every Wednesday and Friday. So,
and sorry for calling you out, Josh, but I know you had karma up, but then you have the debuff. So if you get targeted by the next one, you're just dead.
No, I know it was gonna expire, so I was about to move anyways.
Be careful.
Because for the last 3 pulls, it's been on me instantly, so I just karma it.
Just be careful with it.
Yeah, but normally if if I didn't have it, I would have just stayed on green there.
Yeah, if a melee is in beam land and gets killed by beams,
yeah, it's pretty scuffed.
Don't get mad.
I mean, what else can we do if 2 of us have it?
No, I'm just saying.
Make fun of them.
Where's
Just call it massacre, and I got every single one of them, boy.
They potentially. Okay, never mind.
Get out of here, Beauty. Talk
But
shit.
he passed on his computer before, so.
Well, this is
Really-
his final pull, so
It's really like,
party up quickly.
I have 2, and I'm getting close to that.
It's like calling it
Yeah.
out, man. Alright, final pull, organize it up. We'll be calling Desolates and we'll be calling Sponge. People with miasma, pay attention to your shit on tanks. Hey, you need to get some sleep, right? Get some sleep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
I tried to think that was my go. Desolate's coming up. Desolate's coming up. Now. Sponge in 5. Make sure your health is healthy. Make sure your health is healthy.
Sponge, go, go, go. Have a partner come back. Green with his next miasmas. Coming out now, and on green. Desolate's in 4. Make sure your health is up. Sponge in 5. Make sure your health
You guys
is
are
up.
gonna kill me. Stop. Stop chasing me.
3, 2, 1.
Get ready for consume in 4. Start moving now. Go, 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 go. Start moving now. Consume, consume, consume. Go, go, go.
Fuck, what side are you on?
It doesn't matter. There's no sides. Everybody's dead.
I just got now.
So that's what we'll work on that. Awesome job, everyone, again. I will be talking to Pip, Cairo, Smash, and I think that'll be all I need to talk to that is not normally in our normal groups, and see how everything goes. So let's it's just to kind of see how everything goes, like how y'all felt about everything. I appreciate everyone that showed up tonight. If you cannot make it Friday, this is where it's going to get very, 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 very important to let us know ahead of time if you cannot make the raid, because Ewan and I have put our asses out there a lot and got people in for this. So please do your part in making sure you just let us know if you cannot make it for any reason. It's okay. You just need to let us know. But awesome job. Not only did we get 1, we got 2 bosses. Fucking great.
Run as fast as you can to the mage portal because he'll fucking take it and leave.
Run.
Pip, Cairo, and Smash. If you want to go ahead and drop down a channel, we'll drop down to Mythic plus 3, and we'll kind of discuss how you felt about everything.
Hey, a nerf.
If you'd like to take a survey after the call,
Press 1. Hey, a nerf.
What up?
Yeah, you want to run a plague fall, bro?
Yeah, I mean, is it Bunionsky?
Ha, if Billion wants to do it.
You know, so you have to work.
If not, we can just try and fuck one.
I message you. Make sure I message you.
I'll be done tomorrow though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run basically just a bunch of regular ones for now.
Yeah, I know this week is super shit for keys.
What are you talking about? It's awesome.
Especially for the last 3 I need.
It's fucking great.
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
dude. I can't wait to do a Plague Fall, Sanguine, and TOP.
Sanguine Depths is better on Tyrannical Week.
Yeah, if you
Is
do
it actually?
Sanguine, do it today.
Yeah.
Do it this week.
Oh, yeah, I need a Sankey done this week.
It's the second boss who sucks with the tornadoes. But if you can avoid it, be good.
Does anyone have a Sankey?
I think I have a plague fall.
Oh boy, what level?
I'm looking for it in my bag. 14.
Yep.
Damn, just under the KSM mark.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't do a key last week.
I mean, I have a 14 halls, but
I mean, I just gotta do Plague Fall in general.
yeah. mean, it's all good. I can just try and pug one.
Well, trilogy has a key. Look.
Got so many things I need to do. I need to fucking grind out Renown, do the quests and shit, but I also need that file badly.
Hey.
I'll run.
You know the deal. If I get one, you can have it. Bro.
Let's. You want to run